Hi folks, welcome back to the kitchen. Today, we'll be cooking with a crowd favorite on the local food scene, Chef D. Chef, author, and TV personality Darryl Fletcher has been all over the world and has cooked for some of the biggest names in rock music. Today, he's going to show me the dish that started it all, his family's angel food cake. My name is Polly. Growing up, my family didn't spend much time cooking together, and I never inherited a cookbook of time-honored recipes. So I'm on a mission to meet everyday people from the community and learn the amazing stories behind their cherished recipes in order to build a cookbook that one day I can pass on. Welcome to Generation Kitchen.
When I was 10 years old, I baked my first loaf of bread. My mom had two cookbooks, Joy of Cooking and Food That Really Schmecks. And so I looked in Joy of Cooking and said, wow, I could bake bread. It's, sugar, yeast, and flour. So I walked up to my local Sarah store, came back with the ingredients, and baked bread. And that's how it really started. Food brings people together. Like, whether it's, we're in a hurry and we're grabbing something, we're all in the car, or maybe it's bringing friends together and sitting around the table. And, I think over the last 18 months, there's been times we haven't been able to have that experience. And I think that's the biggest part of it, is treasure the time that you get to spend with your friends and family. And around a table is even better, right? That's what I really miss through all of this. Today we're cooking an angel food cake with a crispy crunch buttercream icing. And the buttercream is made with whipped cream. And it's just, there's like 5 ingredients and it's really simple. And make it and love it and own it.
To make today's angel food cake, you'll need 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 3/4 cups of sugar, 12 large egg whites, 1 1/2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And for the icing, you'll need 1 liter of whipping cream, 3 crispy crunch bars chopped, and 1 tablespoon of instant coffee. So what are we cooking today?
So we're doing angel food cake, and this is a classic old school recipe that, has really come back into, I think, the foray, because you can do this with regular flour, but you can also do it gluten-free. It's simple, it's easy, and it's a lot of fun, and it tastes amazing. So are you ready?
I am.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to move some of this over for you.
Okie dokie.
So we're going to you have 18 egg whites over there. And I've measured out 18, so we can put this in here.
Okay.
Okay. So. Perfect. And you can also buy egg whites in containers and that, and then just remember that it's like 1/3 of a cup is 3 egg whites. So if you're doing that at home, you can do that way. Perfect. We also have some cream of tartar, which is going to tighten the egg whites up. So we're going to put that in. So there's just about a teaspoon of it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All of it?
Okay.
Mm.
Perfect. And then we're going to put this down. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to start off low.
Okay.
So just start off low, because if you start off too fast, it'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
So we're going to, so you're going to want to incorporate into the cream of tartar into the egg whites, right? So I'm going to go up just a little bit faster.
Yep.
But while we're doing that, we're going to grab the sugar.
Okie dokie.
And we're going to put it into the food processor. Oh. So you want to incorporate air into the sugar. So you want to add some air to it. So we're going to put it in here, all of it. So this is 2 cups of sugar.
So why do we put air in the sugar?
Because it's going to go light. You want this really light and airy. You want it to rise up nicely into the cake pan, and you'll see that as we bake it.
Okay.
So we're going to go. And you're going to want it on for about a minute to just kind of aerate it. And then as this is getting a little bit tighter and you get soft peaks in your egg whites, that's when we're going to add in about half the sugar.
All right.
And you're going to add half of this into the mixture.
Just half?
Yep. Perfect. Just a little bit more. A little touch more. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm going to take this back. And then if you want to pass over the flour, we're going to put in our flour. And this is 1 cup of all-purpose flour. The great thing about this recipe is you don't need to go to a million stores for different aspects of it or ingredients. You just go to one store and you can get it all. And you can just stop it and now, and we can just do a quick check. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you go. You're hired. Take a little.
All right.
This is the best part of it. How good is that?
It's good.
Okay, so now, after we've added the air, like, and as you've been whipping it over the last, 2 minutes, that brings the air into the egg white, which increases the volume. And then again, we've done that with the flour, so it's gonna be nice and light for you.
Okay.
So you just want to put a little bit in at a time, probably in about thirds, okay?
Okay.
And then you're just gonna slowly take it and just take your spatula and just move it around like so.
Okay. Not too vigorous.
Nope, you don't want vigorous. Again, you just want to incorporate that flour in nicely.
Okay.
So I'll do the flour if you want to do the...
Perfect.
So this is the remaining sugar and the last flour. So it's 1 cup of flour and probably about you had 3/4 cup of the sugar.
Okay, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're taking a baking pan, but you do not grease it. For angel food cake, you do not want to grease the pan. Because if you grease the pan, it doesn't allow the egg white to stay up. It'll fall down in the baking process.
Interesting. Because every single cake I ever make, I grease the pan.
Yeah, 100%. You're used to doing that, and away we go. That's perfect. I'm just going to give it just a little check. I'm not, trying to take over here. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to take it.
Yeah.
And then this is really easy.
Wow, just like that.
Yep. And it's great, if you have young kids at home that want to, help in the kitchen, this is a really good recipe to work with them on.
This is so different from any other cake batter I've made.
Right?
It's like so fluffy.
Yes, and it's so light, and that's what's so great about this. It's not that heavy dessert, right? So now we're going to take it in, we preheated the oven to 325 degrees. So we're going to put this in, and about 45 minutes later, we're going to bring it out, and we'll talk about how it baked.
Wonderful.
Okay.
All right, let's get it in there.
So, with the magic of TV, we've cooked it for baked it for 45 minutes, and then let it cool between 3 to 5 hours. And when you're cooling it, you just want to have it upside down like so.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm using a full container, so sometimes it doesn't come out of here as nicely as what you want it to. So I'm just going to reach across you and take my knife, and we're just going to run it along the side.
Look at all those bubbles.
And that's what you're looking for. And you want that really nice dark top. Okay. And then and you can do the toothpick test, throughout. And if it comes out, the toothpick comes clean, it's done. But between 40 and 45 minutes, you'll never have an issue.
And for the uninitiated, the toothpick test is?
So taking a toothpick, pushing it into the batter, and if it comes out clean and no batter sticking to it, it's done.
Amazing. Do you want to let me try it? So
Sure.
then if it doesn't turn out perfect, it's on me.
And then, we can always do a little shake test too.
Oh, and there it comes.
Yep. Now you see, it's nice and rounded, but there's some places, but that's where the icing comes in.
That's right.
So we're going to take this onto our plate.
Lovely.
Okay. So this is almost like a buttercream icing that we're making because we're using whipped cream. We're going to use some crispy crunch. If you grab the crispy crunch for me.
Yep.
We're going to put it all in our food processor. Some instant coffee.
All right.
Now we're not going to add any extra sugar to this at all because you have the sugar from the chocolate bar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then we're just going to pulse this till it's nice and smooth. We're almost there. And then if you want, we have 35%, so it's whipping cream. It's 1 liter, so there's no extra. It's just 1 liter, put it in, and away we go. So we're done. We're done making noise. 3 to 4 minutes in a food processor. You get it nice and thick as you've seen on the walls as we've taken it and stopped it. And now it's ready to ice the cake.
Wonderful.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You got the spatula? I just take a little bit out at a time, and you start on the top and you work your way down.
All right.
On top, we're gonna start on top. Just place it on top. Yep.
All right.
This is no fancy, so yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Ooh.
This is not for the faint of heart.
Oh yeah, this is decadence.
Right? Okay, so then you can just take it from the top and just even with a knife, just slowly bring it over and let it start falling down the sides.
Okay.
Just like so. And then you're gonna take some more and we're gonna take it on the sides.
On the sides? Okay.
And just slowly, yep, exactly. It doesn't have to be anything fancy because don't forget we're gonna place it in the refrigerator for about a half an hour.
Right.
And it's gonna firm up for us.
Okay. All right. All right.
Okay, perfect.
There we go.
So now we're gonna place this in the refrigerator for a half an hour. And then bring it back out and we're gonna cut and have a piece of cake each.
Wonderful. Can't wait.
Half an hour in the refrigerator.
Oh, mama.
Right? So you have the plates and forks, so you gotta bring it this way.
That's right.
I might have gotten a little bigger plate because I'm a dessert fan. Sweet tooth here, right? So we're gonna cut into this. And you just see how it's firmed up nicely with the icing. Excuse my fingers.
No worries. Ooh, beautiful. Like pure white.
A small little piece for Chef D.
Oh, just a teeny one.
Give her a roll, see what you think.
All right. The cake is so sweet that you really don't need to make the icing sweet at all. It's great.
So from my family to yours, this is what a tradition's been for decades that we've been doing this for our birthdays and that.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have to make it for my sister's birthday next month. Cooking with Chef D was a great reminder about the power of food to bring us all together and share something special. His classic angel food cake is a simple and approachable reflection of his lifetime of culinary experience and brings back some fond memories. I can't wait to make this for someone and build some new happy memories of my own.